Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this episode of all the tools, we'll take a deeper dive into one of the most essential tools in Affinity Photo, the Zoom tool. I'll also share various tips and tricks along the way. Let's jump right in. We can find the Zoom tool on the toolbar on the left side. It is represented by a magnifying glass icon. Ever wonder why the magnifying glass is used for zoom and search? It's actually pretty cool. Magnifying glasses have long been symbols for investigation and discovery. Think of detectives or scientists using them to uncover details invisible to the naked eye. This idea of closely examining something aligns perfectly with what we do when searching for or zooming into details. That's why the magnifying glass has become the universal symbol for search and zoom in computer programs, starting very early during the 80s with Next Step. Apple started using it in macOS 9 with an app called Sherlock, and Microsoft introduced the magnifier glass with Windows 95. So back in Affinity Photo, when we select the Zoom tool, our mouse cursor changes into the magnifying glass with a plus, and we can now zoom in by clicking on the area of interest. To zoom out, we can use the Alt or Option key modifier. When I press the Alt or Option key, notice how the mouse cursor now changes in a magnifier cursor with a minus, indicating that we will zoom out. Another way of zooming in and out is by clicking and dragging the mouse to the left or the right. The position where you click will be the area of interest, and moving to the right will zoom into that area. When we move to the left, it will zoom out from that area. A cool trick, if you want to zoom in slower, is to move vertically. This way, your mouse travels less distance horizontally, allowing for a more gradual zoom. If you want to zoom to a specific area, we can hold the Alt or Option key and drag to make a selection. Affinity Photo will now zoom into that area we just marked. Besides zooming on the canvas with the tool directly, we can also utilize the toolbar. We can use the slider to reset the zoom percentage, which is shown in the drop-down box. The drop-down box also allows us to set a zoom percentage manually. And of course, you can open up the drop-down box and select from the predefined list of percentages. While the zoom is selected, the toolbar will also show the units used in the document. Still haven't figured out why the unit selection for the document is here, as this is also available with the hand tool. Changing the unit will directly affect the ruler and other units used like in the transform panel. Coming back to the zoom tool, you can quickly enable it by pressing the Z keyboard shortcut. Here are some other useful shortcuts for zooming in and out. My favorite and most used keyboard shortcut probably, Command or Control 0, which fits the document to the screen. Alt or Option Shift 0 to zoom to document width. Command or Control 1 to 100%, 2 to 200%, 3 to 400%, and 4 to 800%. Command or Control 8 goes to 227.
Why?
And 9 sets it back to 100%. Command minus and plus to zoom in and out. These shortcuts always work, meaning you don't need to enable the zoom tool. You can also use your mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out. On Windows, hold the Control key on the keyboard while you use your mouse wheel. On a Mac, you need to hold the Option key. If you have a touchpad, you can hold the Control or Option key and slide with 2 fingers up and down to zoom in and out. The zoom pin gestures also work for zooming in and out. If you have the zoom tool enabled, you can also right-click to open up a pop-up menu, giving you access to the most common zoom shortcuts. This is also where you can change or reset the rotation of the canvas. On the Mac, the canvas can be rotated using the touchpad, and if you ever accidentally change your rotation, you can use this menu, or use the Reset Rotation from the View menu. Here is a bonus tip for you. From the View menu, you can also create a new view. This will open a new tab or window with the current document. You can set this to a different zoom level, for example for detail work, while keeping the previous window view for a more zoomed out view to better see the effect of your change without zooming in and out. Switching tabs can also be easily achieved by using the Ctrl-Tab keyboard shortcut, allowing for a quick view change. If you thought that I showed you all the ways of zooming in and out, well, we are not there yet. One final way to zoom in and out is using the Navigator window. You can open the Navigator from the Window menu. As you notice, we have a slider which allows to zoom in and zoom out the document. The Navigator itself will always show the full document and will act as a mini-map of your document. The gray box shows the portion of the image currently visible on your screen. Just drag that box around if you need to quickly jump to another area in your image. I guess I mentioned all the ways of zooming in, with and without the zoom tool. If I missed one, please let me know in the comments. Alright, that's it for today's quick guide. I hope this video helped you understand how to use the zoom tool in Affinity Photo. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you found it useful and subscribe for more Affinity tips and tutorials. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Happy editing!